You are used to adding and subtracting whole numbers. For example, doing 7 add 4 is equal to 11, or 7 take away 3 is equal to 4. When we add a positive, we move right along the number line as the number increases. So if we think about this here, we would anchor ourselves at 7 and then move 4 places to the right. When we subtract a positive, we move left along the number line as the number decreases. So here we would anchor ourselves at 7, and because we're taking away 3, we would just move 3 places to the left. Now remember that negative numbers are the opposites of positive numbers. So when you add a negative, you move left. You do the opposite of what you do when you add a positive. So let's repeat that. When we add a negative, we move left along the number line. As we do the opposite, the number will decrease. When we subtract a negative, we move right. That's the opposite of subtracting a positive. When you see a question written down with two signs side by side, we call these adjacent signs. We can replace them with a single sign. If you have two positives, we replace it with a single positive. I'm going to skip to the bottom here. When we have two negatives, we also replace that with a positive. So when the signs are the same, we end up with a positive. But if you have a positive and a negative, or a negative and a positive, that becomes a negative. So when the signs are different, you get a negative. And I'll be referring to this during the examples.